I don't know if that just unplugged or it was unplugged the whole time. I just feel something tickling my leg. I'm like, what is going on? Um, I feel like it was plugged in just moments ago. But just in case that Mime Amber was talking, hi and welcome, Ello Motherfuckers. Welcome to Klub Kottontale. I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis. I'm repeating myself just in case my microphone was unplugged. Um, I feel like it was plugged in, but I'm still very unsure of it. It is a quarter past 9 a.m., so good motherfucking morning from me to you. Good afternoon and good evening to all the little fluffy cottontails around the world. We are going to be continuing our Batman adventures. So if you've been tuning into Klub Kottontale meetings here or there, and especially for Batman, the Tale or TellTale series, we are on episode 3. We finished episode 2. I want to say actually like yesterday. Um, there was just a little tidbit of it left, and I had decided that I wanted to try to have one Klub Kottontale meeting for one episode. Originally, I tried to do that with the second one, but then we were an hour and a half in. I was like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and end here. I was like, and it's funny because I even said then I was like, it could be a half hour longer or it could be like 2 hours longer. We don't know, and I don't know how long chapter 3 is gonna be. Watch chapter 3 be like 4 hours. I'd fucking shit myself. Um, not literally. Well, maybe literally. But the hope is that this Klub Kottontale meeting, Batman, the Tale series, tis Sunday, will be all episode 3. But yeah, it's 2/11/18, or February 11th, 2018, for those who, didn't quite get what 2/11/18 meant. We are only 3 days away from Valentine's Day, which makes me extremely excited. I love Valentine's Day. I do have an important appointment in 2 days, and then I have one in 4 days because it's before Valentine's Day and after Valentine's Day. I got some fucking doctor's appointments. Honestly, like, as long as I leave with, if not like as good, if not better than the last time I went to the doctors, I'll be happy. Also, if they don't take my blood, that will be the ultimate happiness in my book. I hate getting pricked for seemingly no reason, but they always have a reason. You know what I mean? Like the last time I had to give blood, I didn't like it, but at least now I know my blood type. And for many years, I did not. It's actually a horrible story time that I've told a few times, is when I first and only time I've attempted to donate blood. Um, it was at my high school, and my blood stopped flowing into the bag. So they got about a half pint of blood from me. I shit you not, they came up and they like pulled it out a little bit, felt like they swirled it, and then they stabbed me. And I screamed because it fucking hurt. And I had an enormous, like, enormous bruise. And the worst part is like they tell you if you get a bruise larger than 3 inches in diameter, which I had, that you should go to the doctor. I was like, no, fuck that. They're just gonna prick me some more. So, I mean, that was over. Fuck, probably like close to 15 years ago now. So it was a long time ago now, but then fucking traumatizing, man. Fucking traumatizing. Straight up. So yeah, we're gonna do a pre-Batman Bowl. A little Ogre OG. Same deliciousness that I've had for a bit. And once Nightbot, because sometimes he may take him a moment, but he generally works. My 420 command is just going to simply state 1998. Perfect. Bam. There it is. 1998, Washington State legalized medical marijuana. And then it says 2012, Washington State legalized recreational marijuana. And there's some hashtags, Green State, Smoke Break, and Legal Marijuana, which are valid to the state of Washington. It is a green state, both with foliage and marijuana. It is um, a legal marijuana state where many people have smoke breaks, like the one that I'm going to have right now. And then we're going to get into episode 3. I may smoke during episode 3. We are able to pause at certain portions, but I'm going to try to just like, you know what I mean? And then, depending on how I feel, I might do another Klub Kottontale meeting after Batman. Either some Sims 4, because we did get cut off rudely by technology the last Sims 4 meeting that we did. So, excuse me, we may play some Sims 4, but we also could potentially play, well, any of the games I own, from Call of Duty World War II all the way to fucking Lego Batman or fucking Lego Harry Potter. I have Lego Batman for my Wii. I wish I had Lego Batman for my PlayStation 4. Shit you not, I'd probably be playing it right now. Mm, I wouldn't be playing it right now because I want to play Batman. The Tale series. Tell me the tale of Batman. Tell me how it goes. Tell me about this tale that you speak of. Gotta love the English language, huh? Frequently harder now. Oh, my phone is blinking at me. We can take that away because I have an alarm for my vitamins, but I already took my vitamin this morning. Freaky. Oh, just put my phone where it was already at. I'm like trying to find a place for my cell phone. I'm like, why don't you just put it where it was sitting? Like it was perfectly fine over there. You picked it up because it was flashing at you. You don't need to hold it like it's your holy grail. Alright, perfect. Everything is good. Cottontail kisses. Mwah! For anyone that is joining me incognitally lurking in this live Klub Kottontale meeting, or maybe you're watching this live meeting later on as a posted video. That's a huge reason, like, a lot of people go, why the fuck are you just, like, talking to yourself, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, because it's going to be a posted video. So I prefer to make it somewhat like a posted video would be set up. It's like a mixture of a posted video with live attributes to it, because obviously if someone was to pop in, they could in fact type in the chat if they wanted to. That's totally on them. Right now it's just me and Nightbot. Yeah. It's delicious. If you ever come across, like if you're in Washington, because I don't know if they have this strand outside of Washington. I think they just have this one in Washington. But if you ever come across Legends Ogre OG, it's an indica. The Lewises recommend it, like highly so. DOH. Ah, date of harvest. So, yeah, and it only got harvested this year. Wow. This bud was only harvested in January. But yeah, its total cannabinoids is almost 32%. And it actually does have a little bit of THCA, CBDA, and then like it breaks down how much THC is in it. And then the last thing it has on it is 502 cannabinoids, which I would probably have to look up what that is to truly know what that is. But yeah, welcome to Klub Kottontale. Like I said, I'm Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and I created this YouTube channel as a way for me to come hang out with myself. Um, So whereas like I totally, and especially now because it's been almost 2 years, so I'm a bit more adaptable to when people pop into the channel. It's not like when I first started my channel, you know what I mean? Um, and it still does kind of get kind of intense when I have like a shit ton of people trying to talk to me. It's easier when people type full sentence trees and things like that. But when you're utilizing a social media like YouTube the way that I am for social anxiety and other mental things as well as physical attributes or disorders, people call it different things. Some people don't like the word disability or disorder, so I say attributes or challenges, you know. Um, honestly, I was born this way and I've been dealing with my stuff my whole entire life, so whereas at one point in my life I probably would have been ashamed to say, yes, I have disorders, mental and physical. I'm not ashamed to say that word. Back in the day, I might have been like, I have extra stuff to me. It's just, you never, when you're ashamed of who you are, you just don't want to admit it. And it's really difficult when you have extra stuff going on in your brain because sometimes it can be difficult to know who is who. You know what I mean? I'm really proud that, essentially, even before I knew what mindfulness was, I was utilizing it. I feel like I'd be a whole lot better off in my life if I had had that therapy back when I was younger and when I was growing up. But the fact that, when I could take control of my life, I did and I have. And I'm only 31, which is very young in retrospect to how long, the planet and other people have been around. So my first 30 years of life have been utterly amazing and I'm very excited for my next 30. And the best part is like I get to spend that with you guys too. There's no way that 10 years ago I could have done this. It would have maybe broken me. I don't want to say it would because I don't know, but I was a fragile human being. Sometimes I'm fragile now, but then, oh god. Teenager and early 20 Amber was, I'm amazed I had as many friends as I did because I was just like it was a very intense. My whole life has always been intense, but especially that time was just a very intense time for me because you know I basically was dealing with a inner turmoil every fucking day, and was always around people like my friends didn't even like when I would want to be alone. They're like, "Aren't you like bored?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "This is what I want. I want to be by myself. I prefer to be by myself like 98% of the time, and then that 2% I'll put myself out and hang out with people." And since doing YouTube, that percentage is different now. I would say like I would probably for like 75% to 80% of my alone time, and then the rest would be taken up by leaving the house, hanging out with people, making plans. And it still sucks is like I'm that friend who makes the plans. Like I don't generally have friends make plans with me. You know what I mean? I'm usually the person that calls and makes plans and all this, that, and the other. It would be nice if just like one of the people that I call friend would like message me or call me and just be like, "Hey, what are you doing? We should hang out. We should get this set up. Like, what are you doing this day?" My friend Nicole does it every once in a while, but I don't know. It could just be my anxieties and everything getting to me, but I feel like she could do it more. I feel like she doesn't do it enough, but that's okay, because when I do see her, I know like with any person, our individual relationship, like I look at it in a bunch of different ways, and I do know that I have an extremely irrational brain who is going to try to sabotage me and make me believe something that, isn't even fathomable, unless it actually shows itself that way. So, like, my brain can't handle the fact that, like, she seemingly once a month has a thing set up with one of her old coworkers, but we don't have a thing once a month that we do. I would love if we had a thing once a month that we did, even if it was just sitting and talking. It's just like, and she knows I'm always home. Like, I'm always home. And, call in advance because I might have an appointment. I do have doctors, both physical and mental, that I have to go to, but I'm always home. She's very busy though. She works graveyard too, so it is very interesting try to hang out with her. She only has the weekends and she's an extremely popular person. I am very grateful and blessed and fortunate in life to call her one of my best friends because she has a lot of friends, like a shit ton. So if you look at her as like a jar of mayonnaise, she's got to spread that, and all her friends are pieces of bread. She's got to be able to spread her whole self on all of those pieces of bread and just on the weekend. So that's got to be difficult. A lot of very thin mayonnaise on things. And I mean, the other person does have a kid, and I can understand that a little bit because when a kid is involved, the kid is different because you may not even want to hang out with the parent. You might want to just hang out with the chitlin, especially when they're at a young age because the more you see them, the more frequently they'll be attached to you. So, teenagers can be a little bit different, but honestly I feel like it doesn't matter what the age, when you meet a human being that like clicks with your personality and there's enjoyment on both sides when you're around each other, it's just like you want to spend that time. It's just like my goddaughters. I don't get to see those girls as much as I want to, but I make sure to see them enough that, the oldest and the second oldest, they know me from a mile away. Like, I swear, like, I'll see Maddie and I'll be looking for Natty, and all of a sudden I just get, like, sideswiped by this little human being giving me a hug. Like, when you get here, I'm like, I've been looking for you. She's like, you are? Like, yeah. She loves showing me Minecraft because she knows I like Minecraft. It's so funny because her older sister used to, when she was around that age, she always wanted to show me Minecraft too. Madison was the first person to ever actually show me Minecraft. And that was like, shit. I want to say that was like 2014. Or maybe 2013, but I want to say it was 2014. Because she just turned 12. Oh my god, she's going to be 13 this year. Holy fucking titty balls. Dude, oh my god. Madison will be 14 next year. That means she'll be the age of which I met her mother. Whoa. That's crazy. Because I was 14 when I met Michelle as a freshman. I mean, I turned 15 shortly after, and she was 15. She was a sophomore. Oh, gosh. We're so nerdy and so just, love at first sight. Hi, Jerry! Hi! I don't know if you've met Michelle yet. You need to. Yes, you do, handsome. Definitely at the housewarming party, huh? April's gonna be so excited. Or exciting is what I meant to say, because, like, the month of April itself is gonna be very exciting. Okay, I don't think there's anything in that. So, before I get into the Batman, I have to tinkle. So I'm going to go do that real quick, and I will be right back. We're only about 20 minutes into this Klub Kottontale meeting. I, generally speaking, unless I'm on a tolerance break, want to smoke a bowl, so I've done that. I'm going to use the restroom, and then we're going to get into episode 3 of Batman. I'll actually go ahead and press X. I'll be right back. make a room for my ear. Alright. Welcome back, Kottontale. Well, thank you, Amber motherfucking Lewis. Thank you. I am back, and my bladder's no longer screaming at me. So, we are on episode 3 of Batman, the TellTale series. Feel free to check out the playlist if you're interested in seeing myself playing episode 1 and 2. They're broken up into 2 Klub Kottontale meetings. They're the ones that are longer. There's a couple really tiny ones, had some technical issues, but the ones that are hour plus long, except for the most recent one that's only 20 minutes, that is the ending of episode 2, because yesterday we were finishing it and there was not that much of it. And it's funny because when we had originally started episode 2, we were like, alright, like, this could be, you know, a 2-hour one, it could be a 3-hour one, because, like, the episode 1, I want to say, is around, like, 3.5 hours long, depending on, like, some people just like to barrel through things. I like to, like, relax play, you know what I mean? I'm a casual gamer. But anyways, we were about an hour and a half in. I was like, oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and save the second part of episode 2 and end up just being a teeny tiny thing. So I'm hoping this one is like 2 to 3 hours, not too bad. So we shall see. Oh wait, I wanted to read that. No, we're gonna have to back out. I did not read all the other ones. I read that tidbit. I was just too excited and I pre-pressed it. Okay, I appreciate the previously on, but ugh. Hopefully it still does the previously on. I needs to read it. Oh, and we need to pause the music. I'm actually gonna take that away because during the gameplay we won't be able to worry about music at all. So we won't be paying attention. So, episode 3. Well, I almost said there's no New World Order is what it is called. With Gotham on the brink and Bruce under fire, a new generation of supervillains rise to prominence and threaten to overturn the traditional institutions of power. So this is basically like the climax. This is where the shit's hitting the fan. I'm excited. Like, we had the build up, you know what I mean, with 1 and 2. Now we're at the tippy top with episode 3. And then I'm pretty excited for episode 4 when I downloaded it, saying it gave me like Joker vibes, so I'm excited. And then of course, you know, episode 5 will eventually probably download it later on today. But anyways, so now that I've read that, let's go ahead and start. I almost feel like I should get a bowl preloaded, so then, like, future Amber doesn't have to, like, pause and cash out a bowl and reload it. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Get Jaded Rose all perfectly taken care of. Oh, hey girl, hey. Oh my gosh, please say that you saw the thing on Facebook that I had. Well, you'll know when you get on, but Hermione's wand. Oh my gosh. It made me, like, I know that you love Hermione, but it honestly made me think of Bellatrix's wand and how, like, you would look so amazing with, like, her wand tattooed on you. Like, and I especially, like, this person, like, the person got Hermione's wand on. I did see that. It was fucking awesome, right? Especially how she had it on her fucking forearm, just right here. So then, like, I live for it. It was so good because the person had it right there, so it almost looks like, you know, when she moves her arm, essentially she's waving the wand and such. It was just sick. And it looked like the girl had a Hermione's wand replica, which, that is badass. To be completely honest, if I was going to get a Harry Potter replica wand, straight up, I would be getting Voldemort's wand. I know that might be, like, I don't know, bad to some people, but he has a sick-ass wand. And I'd like it. What's up, honey? That's true. Well, yeah. A lot of people have tattoos of Bowser, but uh, I, I would probably. You know what? I kind of want a Bowser little figurine now, like, cause I do get a lady boner for almost anything Mario, right? Hey, I got Bellatrix's one, his most trusted lieutenant, right? Like, I'm not necessarily like a dark side type person or anything like that. I just like his wand. Um, he tried to get rid of all, like, I'm pretty sure he wanted to get rid of all uh like non magical individuals, and then he had like a vendetta on Harry because when um you know, he killed his parents for some reason. I forget, it's been a long time since I've watched, and I've never read the books, so I don't know, like, as in detail as some people. But, like, what is his qualm just because, like, he couldn't kill him? Because now I think of it, like, Harry's parents weren't non-magical folks, so maybe I don't even know. Why the fuck was Voldemort killing people? I don't know, because he's, like, the Hitler of that realm. You like how I have conversations with myself? Yeah, me too. I don't need anyone to answer my questions. I would totally get the dark mark on me, tattooed on me. Ooh, I could see that. I could see that. I don't know, I have so many other things that I love more than I love Harry Potter, but, like, I could definitely see myself eventually getting maybe even something simple, like, I had done this really wicked drawing where, it's just like, it's broken off, so I might, like, get it attached to something. I don't know, I like doing mashup tattoos, but it's his glasses. You can tell it's his glasses, and then it's got the little lightning bolt. Very simplistic, Might do that just to represent, like, not that he's my favorite character, but just, like, the whole franchise. Like, I enjoy Harry Potter, but, like, I have a lot of Disney tattoos. Sailor Moon, Wizard of Oz. Shit. Oh, my Hello Kitty Star Trek ones? Yes, yes. I have some My Little Pony ones. Like, I will eventually have a third generation Rainbow Dash on me. And originally, I plan on doing an Amber Pony. And originally, I was thinking about getting it colored in. But what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to have the, like, portrait type thing that she's in. Because, like, kind of how this is in a border type thing. I'm going to have the ponies be in a little type of, enclosed portrait type of thing. And I'm going to have Rainbow Dash be completely colored, but the frame on the pony will be done, and her cutie mark will be done. And maybe like her eyes and stuff like that, like little small details, but the main part of her, like her skin and her hair, will be left untattooed because it makes it so then my kids can eventually, when I have kids, because I plan on having kids eventually, hopefully, universe willing, you never know. But anyways, they'll be able to color it in. I think that'll be fun for them. But, like, the cutie mark's too small, you know what I mean? I want that to be all colored in. And, like, I could leave the eyes, but I almost feel like I'm not going to because I want the eyes to be brown like me, because it's an amber pony. So, obviously, I want the, eyes to be there. And I've even thought about it, and I'm going to talk to the tattooist, but I've even thought about, like, possibly coloring in the pony and just leaving the hair, because I could always do like a white colored pony, you know what I mean, and then have the mane and the tail be completely empty for set child to color in the colors. This is something I'll talk to the, when I eventually, 10 years down the line, kind of have to get pregnant, Amber, to have kids. Yeah, I know, universe. I just think it's a cute idea. I've seen a lot of people get like the, just the outline of a tattoo for that purpose. And I think I plan on getting my ponies on the back of my calves. And I think the back of my calf would be perfect, especially when they're at a certain age. You know what I mean? I could be doing the dishes and they could be coloring on mama's calf. You know what I mean? And I'll know if they're there or not because I'll feel it. You know what I mean? Like, I just think it's perfect. Like, if I have something I need to do, like laundry, you know what I mean? I could be folding the laundry and I'll be like, hey, you want to color in mama's tattoo? You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it'd be very awesome. I could even see an older kid wanting to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's a fun concept. Holy shit, he has himself like a fun little smorgasbord over there. I have this tattoo idea that keeps evolving. I want to get a tattoo that combines all the powerful fictional women I admire. Ooh, yeah. Wicked. That'd be fucking wicked. What's up, honey? Ah, the Emoji Movie was good. I enjoyed it. Like, I honestly, I heard a shit ton of bad reviews, but I watched the Emoji Movie last night. It's new on Netflix. I knew it was coming, and I was excited for it to come. I watched it, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a cute premise. I thought it had a good sort of message to it. Some of the things were kind of corny, but, I mean, it's a movie's about emojis, so that was bound to happen. But, like, okay, one part of the movie I'm going to talk about, they had the, God, what are they called? The elderly, what are they called? What are those called? Do you remember? Bit somethings? You don't remember? Well, no, it's the same thing that they called it in real life back in the day. I just don't No, yeah, fucking me, man. Well, essentially, like, the things that started emojis, you know what I mean? I want to say it was a bitmoji is what they called them, but I can't quite remember. Essentially it'd be like, for a happy face, instead of being, what we know as a happy face in the emoji form with the yellow and everything, it was the sideways, happy face. Like it was typed out. And there's a scene in it where, like, they bump into you, like, oh, I gotta respect the elderly, and it just tickled me inside and also made me feel kind of old. Because I remember using those back in the day. But, anyways, New World Order. Previously on Batman's TellTale series.
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two. Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises.
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
They're waiting for you in hell!
I was gonna say your parents just learned that the hard way, right. I feel.
Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Penguin isn't the only child of Arkham. There are others whose families were destroyed by Wayne. They'll make Gotham pay for his sins.
But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together? Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, shit.
Just so we're clear, you and me, we're on shaky ground.
Jim, listen.
No, listen to me. The excessive violence, it can't go on.
I'm not the one with doing the violence.
Sorry, ladies.
It's other people.
As you might have guessed, there's been a change to tonight's program.
So much. It's brutal. There's a lot of killing in this game. Not by Batman. At least not this Batman. It gives you the option.
Thank you for volunteering.
It totally gives you the option.
You have nothing to fear.
What, honey?
We are the children of Arkham.
No, it's the previously on. Yeah. No, if it wasn't the previously on, it'd be different.
Thank you.
This is showing you this is showing a little bit of the chapter 1 and chapter 2, honestly. Oh, see? Now it's saved. That's different. Boom. This game and series adapts to your choices that you make. The story is tailored by how you play. It's so awesome. That's what it is. Yep. The Children of Arkham.
Gotham is still reeling after last week's mayoral debate. With the drugging and subsequent murder of Mayor Hamilton Hill,
yeah, it's the type of game, don't take your hand off the controller.
After a rather lackluster election,
Bruce, finally, a friendly face.
He's still being held for observation. Meanwhile,
like, if you needed to pause, like, I need to pee. I'm, like, nervous, excited, and also, like, I'm so excited, actually. You don't want to take your hands off this. It lets you pause at any moment, but going to bring you right back up where you left off. I am going to be right motherfucking back. I just pulled my hair. That did not feel good at all. Tidbit chilly. Got my purple sweater. Pull up the sleeves a little bit. I'll fold them. There we go. Yeah. Yes. So, welcome back to Klub Kottontale. Just getting resituated after using the restroom. Playing some Batman, the TellTale series, for our first Klub Kottontale meeting of today. We're on episode 3. What's up with you? Hope you're having a good Sunday. And you guys, good motherfucking morning. It is going on 10 a.m. for me. And of course, good afternoon and good evening to all the other Lil Fluffi Kottontales around the world. Like for my hashtag money, it's afternoon already. Doing laundry. Look at me adulting. Or attempting to. Hell yeah, you get that laundry done. Hell yeah.
Good to see you.
Congratulations,
Congratulations,
Mr. Mayor.
Mayor Dent. How does it feel?
Oh, it'd feel better if I were out of here. I'm ready to get back into it. Oh, what have you got there?
Flowers.
I brought you some flowers. Though I see I'm not the first.
Yeah, well, my mother and my secretary. Every sick boy's dream. One woman I thought would visit, or at least call, hasn't. Selena's been a no-show. I thought she'd at least come by to congratulate me, if nothing else.
She's shot, running away from people.
As close as I thought. Maybe she just saw me being a
You'll
coward.
hear from her.
Yeah, she's probably just busy, hasn't had a chance to come by yet. You'll hear from her.
Exactly.
Easy for you to be optimistic about women. Pretty sure no one ever loses Bruce Wayne's number. I am glad you're here, though. God,
I
it's
doubt it.
infuriating. Just sitting here and having nothing but time to think about what happened. I wish I could make myself turn it off completely. Watching footage of the debate over and over. Penguin would have just beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. I mean, if Batman hadn't been there, I was helpless, Bruce. Helpless. Couldn't do anything. Batman was the one who stepped up. I mean, he's the reason I'm sitting here. No one else even did a damn thing.
I'm gonna let him vent.
I can still hear him laughing. What they did to Hill, to the moderator, I have to live with that. But you heard them up there. The Penguin and that maniac on screen. This isn't over. I need to stay ahead of them. They're trying to cause discord. That stunt at the debate was just the first step.
They're after me. They're not gonna rest until all the names are crossed off their list.
I can't just stand aside and let that happen. The Tonight speech, they'll know where I stand. Of course, the doctors aren't thrilled about me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface.
Oof.
Make them unmanageable. She wants me to take it easy, to go slow. I mean, that's impossible, right?
Mwah. Cottontail kisses.
I'm not gonna be able to take it easy. How am I supposed to do
I'm gonna go with we all have our demons.
We all have demons, Harvey.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth? Honestly, I'm fine. Besides, I know I'm not the only one dealing with the fallout from that debate. I know how much you loved your father, Bruce. I know that debate was hard on you, too.
Harvey, don't.
You should talk about it. Finding out your dad drugged Esther Cobblepot, Hill admitting
How
to
about
having
we
both of them
don't
killed.
talk about
It's
it?
a lot to process. I'm sorry. Just because I keep reliving it doesn't mean you want to.
Is what
Oswald and I were best friends when we were kids. I knew his mother. Talked to her.
Look,
yeah, we saw some intense footage of her at the end of episode 2. I'm not going to say anything because it was really intense. They'll probably show it again.
I'm sorry.
You had to. Thanks, Harvey. I'm going to say
Thanks,
Harvey.
I appreciate that.
I'll make it up to you.
Aw, Harvey will remember that. That's good.
What is that?
What's what?
Batman symbol.
Oh, shit. Batman.
Coming from near the GCPD?
Aw, they like to cuddle with mine.
One way to get the guy's attention.
Did you see that, Alfred? Hell yeah, I saw that. So I'm assuming this is the first time the bat signal has ever popped up, or maybe not. I don't know.
What else do you have to do?
I have a date. Alfred needs me.
Assistant won't be here for another hour.
Alfred needs me.
You can stay if you want.
It's
he
it's
wants
Alfred.
me to stay.
Is he okay?
Yeah. He just needs to talk to me.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. Tell the old man I said hi.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad I went with that instead of a date. He'd be like, a date? You can't blow off a date
keep your
for
head
me?
up, Harvey.
Like,
Thanks, Bruce.
I could see him saying that, so that's why I chose the Alfred. Felt like it was a good choice. See, there's always a little, like, prelogue before the episode. That's so great.
Unit 6 in pursuit of suspects westbound on 15th Street.
I love this.
Is it the children of Arkham?
Much.
Can you confirm?
Negative. The taking shots at us whenever we get close.
Batman.
Understood.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stay on him. We'll think of something.
A little help would be nice.
Hang in there, all right?
Oh, they knew we'd be there, Jim. We don't have enough officers to deal with this.
Look, everyone's stretched thin. I'm doing what I can. I have to go.
Batman.
That light has a bat on it, Jim.
So this is the first
You
time.
give me a number to call, I'll rethink my methods. I'm just glad it got your attention.
Hell
I didn't
yeah.
have a lot of options. So
I'm gonna say
here
I'm
we are.
impressed.
Not a bad idea. I'm impressed.
I have good ones every now and then. I'd rather have you arrested than come to you for help. But the truth is, we're desperate. I'm calling a truce. Just
It's
for
like
tonight.
Batman with a twist of amber.
Bring me up to speed.
Right. Renee Montoya, one of my officers.
The one
My
who
name
tried
is
to
Renee
shoot me.
Montoya.
I know, but hear me out. She's trying to clear her name after those animals manipulated her into killing Falcone. She's supposed to be on leave, but she got a tip on the Children of Arkham's chemical stash, went rogue. She's out there alone, and I can't spare anyone to back her up. I told her to wait, but this is personal. Children of Arkham pumped her full of that junk. She's a good cop.
I could back her
One of my
up.
best.
I'll find her.
I mean,
We'll take down the Children of Arkham together.
That's what I like to hear.
of course.
Children of Arkham are everywhere.
Of course that's
all
what you
of a
want to hear,
sudden.
Gordon.
Where the hell they all come
Commissioner
from?
Gordon just wants Batman to
I
do
never
all his
heard of
fucking
them
dirty work. Okay, let's see.
And that debate. Oh, they're tearing up the entire city.
You want answers? Ask Oswald Cobblepot.
Cobblepot?
Yeah, Cobblepot.
I'll bring him in for questioning.
Gordon, this is Schultz. Over.
Gordon here.
We got a problem with the mayor, sir.
What happened? Is he okay?
I don't know. We lost him. He took off and left us behind.
Christ, one more crisis I can't
Where'd
deal with right
Harvey
now.
go?
Gotta
Because
keep both Montoya and
Harvey
Dent
Dent
safe.
was recently
Somehow.
elected mayor.
I'm on it. You there?
So,
Always.
gotta protect
Launch
two
the
people.
drones. I need eyes on the city.
Lucius has made some upgrades. I'll let him explain.
Who are you talking to? You got a whole team or something?
A friend who
wanted
can
help.
us.
That friend got a name?
No.
All right, patching you through to R&D in Wayne Enterprises.
Batman, so listen. The first model was only equipped for visual surveillance, but seeing how you used them at the Skyline, I thought you'd need an audio feed as well.
Yay!
The microphones are incredibly sensitive. They can pick up sounds from up to 500 yards.
Damn.
In some cases, you'll even be able to hear through walls, like X-ray hearing. I'll think of a better
Nice
name.
work.
Nice work.
I was
Thanks.
gonna say
I'll
just
talk
what
to
I
you soon.
needed, but I felt like nice work was like a less cocky way to go.
Any idea where they might be?
I don't wanna
Montoya's
be
car
cocky,
was spotted
Batman.
crossing the bridge to Arkham Island. Could be where the handoff is happening.
What about Dent?
They're probably headed to his acceptance speech.
I'm hoping
We just
Justin
left the
plays this
hospital
game,
and we
just
lost
because
sight of
like
him.
my ending and the way it goes is different from what his will be. Okay, so I gotta choose which one to do first, or well, I feel like the mayor is a bit more important than the cop that he let go rogue and needs help. Just listen.
What do you keep looking at?
That car's been behind us since the hospital.
Oh, God, is this guy trying to drive us off the road?
Who
Just
is
drive
he with?
faster.
Doesn't
What the?
sound like Selena.
Damn it!
Barrels of this stuff to transfer. And not a big window to unload all of that. They said they wanted it done tonight, so it's gotta be done. You wanna argue with them? Be my guest. You just keep an eye out for that cop.
Nobody move! This is the police!
Get her!
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Like, oh man. You know, oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Damn it! Go to the cop who's getting shot at by numerous people, or Harvey Dent who's in a car and only got shot once. I'm going with the fucking cop. I'm gonna use my...
I'm headed over to Dent.
Oh my god, I chose the wrong one!
Have to handle one
I wanted to choose the other one. It was sensitive as fuck just then.
I'll round up what
All I
officers
wanted
can.
to choose
Gonna have to head out there
Damn
myself,
it.
too. I know this is risky.
She's dead.
And just be careful.
She's gonna be dead. She was getting shot at by multiple... That was the prologue. Oh my God. Damn it! I wanted to go help the cop because it seemed like she needed it more. Harvey was in a car and only got shot at once. Okay, like, she was in a warehouse getting shot at by multiple people. Oh, damn it. That is going to haunt me for a while now. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, let's help the mayor.
Relax. Be ready for him. Listen, I don't want any trouble. Yeah, too late, Dent.
At least he has multiple people. This better end up working out. Like, I really hope the cop don't die. Let's go with... Yeah. Boom. Boom.
Get behind me, Deborah!
Kapow! Who the fuck is Deborah?
You think I'm scared of you?
I didn't say that you needed to be. You should be scared.
You should be. Tell me where your leader is.
Should have punched him.
What are you planning?
Oh, there we go.
That all depends on you, Batman.
Threaten him.
Don't make me hurt you. Start talking, and I'll hand you over to the police in one
I'm
piece.
scared. I mean, I have to
Go
pee.
ahead. There's nothing the cops
Watch it
can
scare
do
the
that
pee
we
out of me.
won't
That'd be
know
fucked
about,
up. I'm just waiting for it to get to a
including
less
every
intense
time Gordon uses
point,
you as his
and then I'll
errand
pause
boy.
it so I can go pee. Okay, good, good.
Everyone all right?
Yeah. You?
Who the fuck are
Sorry,
you?
dumb question.
This is the second time you've helped me. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go pee, and then we'll see what Batman says. It'll probably be some kind of response, or it will be a pre-done one. Who knows? We shall see in a moment. What the fuck is this? Oh, a new subscriber that does not have a name I can pronounce. But welcome a new VIP Klub Kottontale member that has a Sonic as their profile pic. I will be right back. Alright. Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to Klub Kottontale. Whether you are just now tuning in incognitally in the live stream, or maybe you're watching it later on as a posted video, welcome and thank you for joining me. 'Tis Sunday. It is February 11th, 2018, just after 10 a.m. So good motherfucking morning from me to you. Ooh, 10:10, make a wish. But, of course, good afternoon and good evening to all the little fluffy cottontails around the world. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis here on YouTube.com. And if you've never been to my channel, this is and always will be a 21+ content channel. First and foremost, because I myself am over the age of 21. And also, when I'm not on a tolerance break, it's very much so a 420 friendly channel where I'm going to toke on legal marijuana from time to time, which you have to be 21 and live in a state to be able to smoke it, where it's legal. But yeah. Even when I'm not toking on a bowl, it will always be 21+, because other than the fact that I do cuss like a trucker, I just talk about whatever the hell I fucking feel like talking about, and honestly, most of the time, it's, you know, just like meh, very relaxed. But sometimes I'll say something that someone was like, whoa, like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, don't you know children watch this? I'm like, why the fuck are you letting your kid watch something where motherfucking is in the YouTuber's name and cunt is in the title? I mean, come on now. Alright. That is gone. That's so gone. Hashtag money, how you doing today? Hopefully you're having a good afternoon after work, because I know you got off work a bit ago. And we are currently on episode 3 of Batman the TellTale series. If you were interested in seeing episode 1 or 2, you would have to check out the playlist. Both of those episodes are broken up into 2 pieces, however. There is more than 4 videos in there, but that's because technology had a few difficulties a few times. Can't stop thinking, oh girl, I don't blame you, you know what I mean, like, it's a limited time thing, and it's like, you know, if it ends up getting lost, it's like, who knows if you can potentially get a replacement, you know what I mean, because, since they're limited, you know, and, like, the shirt you said was sold out on the site already, but I'm sure it will deliver Monday, you know what I mean, so tomorrow, after, you know, the time that usually you would get your packages and such, like, if it hasn't came by, like, 6 your time, I'd be like, okay, you know what, we need to see about contacting the postal service or something. And I've been looking down because I'm getting Jaded Rose all loaded and prepared with a little ogre OG in it. Put a little ogre in ya. Makes me want to watch Shrek. I think I might grab a granola bar or something here in a little bit. Ooh, or maybe the rest of my baby carrots. Delicious water. So, Cottontail kisses for anyone that is here with me, joining me for today's first Klub Kottontale meeting, because I do plan on having a second Klub Kottontale meeting, and we are going to be either playing Call of Duty, Sims 4, or maybe something else. Let's be honest, it could be any game under the sun, but I'm more so leaning towards Sims 4. It might be Call of Duty, but honestly, like, at this very moment, I'm like, I want to play Sims 4 later. We were abruptly cut off by technology right after Jason Lewis had just aged up to a toddler not too long ago, and we changed his outfits and got him all adorable looking, so... like, I don't even know when it cut off. Like, hopefully, hashtag money got to see Jason's adorable little purple outfit, his everyday little fucking outfit, so adorable, fucking purple suiting it up, fucking dapper as fuck. cheers to anyone that may or may not be toking with me. I did throw it up earlier in the stream, my 420 command. But I'll go ahead and throw it up again. It just simply puts down the marijuana laws of where I live, which is Washington State. It's kind of flabbergasting to think that it's 2018, because that means that for 20 years now, medical marijuana has been legal in Washington State. I know, fucking blows my mind too. And for 6 years, recreational marijuana has been legal. And then I made the hashtags Green State Smoke Break and Legal Marijuana, because, hey, I live in a green state where I'm going to have my smoke break of, yep, you guessed it, legal marijuana. Legal weed, man. You know what I'm talking about? Getting 420 stoked, yeah. Typical stoner talking. Ugh. I hate people that are ignorant to anything, you know what I mean? Like, assume that if you smoke marijuana, you're very one and the same. Like, to assume that anyone is like anyone else is not cool. You know what I mean? Even if it's true. Just saying. I am distracted by the husband playing Call of Duty. I don't want to play, but I was watching him play, fuck, it has something in Colossus. Shadow of Colossus? The Colossus? Shadow of the Colossuses, right? Or is it Shadow of the Colossus? Shadow of the Colossus. I was watching Justin play that game. Fucking cool motherfucking game, man. I honestly, I very much enjoy watching my significant other, my husband, play his games. And he shared that content, so the first featured channel, honestly, #money, I think you would like it. It had very like an Uncharted God of War feel to it. I don't know how he obtained it, but if it's free, I'll let you know. But Justin shared the gameplay earlier, and he took down 3 Guardians in it. It's fucking cool, man. It was fun. It was fun, like, being in his stream and not having a Klub Kottontale meeting, just being there and, like, watching his and, like, typing stuff that I felt was accurate to what was going on. Yeah. You want a toe cutty? Okay. I'm gonna just let it sit there.
It's absolute chaos.
I knew it.
The children of Arkham chose one hell of a night to strike out.
Gotham is lucky to have you as mayor.
I appreciate your vote of confidence.
I knew it was gonna have
With
a
you and me working together,
choose of something.
we can fix this city.
I'll call us a cab.
Batman, be safe out there.
Oh, I will.
The mayor's on your side.
Heads up. They got 3 black and white.
Batman is always safe.
Gordon's with them.
So.
Alfred.
Are you all right?
Yeah, but they knew I was coming. They seem to be getting info on the GCPD's whereabouts. Not sure how. I need an update on the construction site.
Bringing it up now.
Stay down! We're coming to you! Everybody take cover!
You'd better get down there.
On my way.
Okay, so we're doing both. Well, you know what? It worked out then. I'm glad. And who knows, maybe if I had chosen her, we wouldn't have been able to do both. We don't know. Oh, man. Because there was quite a few dudes with Harvey, and he didn't have anyone.
Shouting about it isn't going to do him any good.
Sure could have used your help 10 minutes ago.
Oh shit, she's alive.
Just stroll in to survey the damage. That's
I saved the mayor.
I was out there saving the mayor's life.
I didn't know.
Yeah, no shit,
Tell
you didn't
me what
know.
happened.
They got away. Took one of our guys with them.
Go ahead. Say it. This is my fault. I followed them, I got ambushed. And now one of our own is stuck with those monsters.
You were trying to track down their drug shipment. Sure, things got messy, but that's not your fault.
I'll be, kinda
Your
kind.
intentions were good.
I got the Force involved. Cost other people their lives. I'm not gonna let that happen.
They knew what they were getting
Stop.
into when they became a cop.
You didn't...
I'll make this right. I promise.
Oh, shit.
We got our asses handed to us.
They knew you were coming.
How? We've been using a secure channel. You saying we got a leak?
Secure
Gordon to
my
command.
ass.
Anyone there?
Command here. What is it, Gordon?
Turn that off.
What?
It's been compromised.
Command! Do you copy?
I'm gonna look into this. I'll let you know what I find.
I feel like that was how it's supposed to be done, but you will never know. I was gonna choose going to her first, and now I'm glad that we went and, like, saved the mayor, so... Fuck it.
Bruce? GCPD's been compromised. The children of Arkham were listening the whole time.
How?
That's what I'm going to find out. Alfred, I'm sending over evidence of some kind of encrypted communication signal.
It's coming up on my screen now, but I'm afraid it looks like a bunch of gibberish to me.
I need to go to Wayne Tower and look into this. Get me Lucius on the line.
Yes, right away.
Lucius.
If the public finds out the police aren't able to communicate...
It'll cause a panic. Just what the children of Arkham want.
Mass chaos. That seems to be how the Penguin does business. I have Lucius on the line now.
Bruce, are you there? I'm looking at this data Alfred sent me. It's messy.
I have to know what the children of Arkham are doing. How fast can you decrypt?
It's a tough one, but I should have it cracked soon if you can meet me at Wayne Tower.
Already on my way.
Some sweet piano work. Oh shit, everyone's looking at him with the most utter distaste. Even the guards. Bum, bum, bum. They're probably all thinking that, he knew that his father was, in cahoots with mobsters. Which he knew nothing about that.
Great.
Bruce.
Chairwoman.
I didn't think you'd be here. I used to look to Thomas for guidance in hard times. Must seem silly. After everything that's happened. You know what they say about old habits.
Yeah, I miss them too. Both of them.
I know. Every day, I wish your father was still with us. He was wise beyond his years. And Martha, she was such a delight to have around.
That's what people always say, is that his mom was just
I've been
wonderful.
called in for an emergency board
I don't think she knows.
I wasn't told about
Who
it.
knows?
You weren't invited, Bruce. You are the topic of discussion for the board. They want to decide what your future at this company will be. Whether to dismiss you or not. You have to understand, Bruce. This company is bigger than any one individual. We have to keep face.
I'm not gonna say anything.
And after this scandal... I know it must seem like the whole world is turning against you, but I'm not.
Bruce, I've got something. You need to get down here. Now.
I worked with your parents for years, and neither of them gave any indication of foul play. How could you have ever known?
Bruce.
You're nothing
Didn't
like
know.
him, Bruce. We always build up the people closest to us. When they fall, it's a terrible blow to everyone around them.
Then go tell that to the board.
What do you think I'm trying to do, Bruce? I'm not your enemy. You should remember that.
Regina, remember
Don't
that?
forget who your allies are, Mr. Wayne.
I shouldn't have said anything.
I'll come find you after.
I should have just been silent the whole time.
I'll be right down, Lucius.
Stoic Bruce just... Super cool way to unlock a fucking lab. I'm living for it. And thank you to anyone that's joining me for this Klub Kottontale meeting. If you're new to my channel, this is just a chillax place where I hang out with me, myself, and I, and anyone else that may or may not want to. There's no rhyme or reason to what we do. It's just me being me and you guys being you.
It's good to hear she's still in your
Hopefully.
corner.
Spying on my conversations again?
Hey, I'm looking out for you. There have been whispers that the board was going to take action against you. If you lose the company, Batman will take a massive hit too. I know the cave is well equipped, but all of this is owned and paid for by the company.
The board's in a panic, but this'll die down before it comes to that.
I'm glad you're being optimistic about this, but I'm not so sure.
Right now, finding out how the children of Arkham are spying on the police is more important. What have you got?
It's Wayne Tech, Bruce. As you know, Wayne Enterprises is a telecommunications giant. If someone were to, say, build a backdoor into that tech...
You're telling me the children of Arkham hacked into this system?
So that's the thing.
Damn.
Do you want the good news or the bad news? You're not gonna like it.
Bad
No
news.
shortage of bad news lately. Might as well just pile more on.
Well, you see this back door they're using? I built it.
You? What are you talking about?
When your mission as Batman started, you needed a way to monitor the city. Well, this is how. I piggybacked Batman's surveillance onto Wayne Enterprises' signal.
If the children of Arkham have access to the same system, does that mean they know my identity?
It looks like they've only accessed the GCPD so far. Not a lot of activity otherwise.
I'll have Alfred warn Gordon. The GCPD needs to get rid of their Wayne Tech devices.
Smart move.
Okay, call. They hacked our tech. I'll tell them to call. Dude, it's having me choose text? Okay. Had me choose a
I've
text.
encrypted our access. I can fortify it, but it's gonna take longer to force them out of the system. The question remains, how did the children of Arkham find out about the back door in the first place? They shouldn't have been able
make
to
a back
find
door,
it.
people are gonna
Not
go
unless
into
they
it.
knew what they were looking for. Whoever broke in certainly knew how to cover their tracks.
We have a mole. There's no way they could have gained access without someone on the inside.
Only a handful of people at the highest level could possibly find out about the back door. I'm gonna keep working on this Children of Arkham business. See if there's a way to shut down their access entirely.
We'd better lock this stuff down, just in case.
Ooh, it's gonna let me walk around. Ooh! Watch the news. Whiteboard. Photograph. What's this? Stuff on the table. Oh, there's so much stuff to look at. Oh gosh, yes. Okay. Look at the batarang, because batarangs are awesome. Probably my favorite. It's essentially a shuriken shaped as a bat.
Not sure I'll ever get the first one back from Selina.
No, probably not.
Wonder if that's the only thing she stole.
Oh, jeez. Bat helmet or cowl?
Thermal vision. You've been busy, haven't you, Lucius?
Oh, yes, indeed. He's always making gadgets for Batman. That's always how it goes. I do like that even when, you know, they break into a different sort of universe and change up the storyline a little bit and the characters maybe
The signal
even
is activated on
there's
the
some
underside.
things that always stay the same.
Attach it wherever you need.
Like names.
Then detonate it remotely with your gauntlet. Boom.
Nice.
Be careful.
But
Those
this is
things pack a
definitely
serious
twisted
punch.
universe. I'm excited and hopefully I feel like we will get to see Joker.
Ooh, what's this?
Something I'm still working on. Some new armament to assist you in the field. There's only so much you can do on your own. But it's not really ready yet.
I always wonder why you had a table that could hide itself. Guess it's coming in pretty handy now.
Trust me, it was much more paranoia than precaution.
Looks like another invaluable piece of Lucius Fox technology.
And you see how everything has like a purple hue to it? It's because when you start the game, it has you choose a color. Of course, we're gonna pick purple. Purple's my fucking favorite color. Shit, makes me want to put my fucking purple hood up. Like, oh, too far. Oh wow, with this camera, it almost doesn't even look purple, but it totally is. No, no, I don't want it up. Hood is being weird. Hair is being messed up. Let's look at the photograph.
Tiffany's really taking after you.
Aww.
And Luke, stubborn as always.
I think of what Gotham has become, and I think of them. They give me all the reason I need to work with Batman. He's the only one that will truly protect them.
And he will, Lucius. Always.
Well, as long as you're alive.
Newly elected Mayor Harvey Dent gave a rousing speech late last night, refuting claims that the children of Arkham were gaining control in Gotham. Despite his run-in with the masked group on the way to the event, people are still hopeful that Mayor Dent can pull through on his campaign promises.
People like the children of Arkham want to tear us apart. They want to burn everything that we've built to the ground. They don't choose to see the good in this city. But I do. Batman does. And we will fight to protect that goodness. Because we are not the children of Arkham's playthings. We are proud citizens of Gotham. And this is our city.
Next up, we speak to Commissioner Grogan regarding increased security measures citywide.
Boom.
Looks like Regina's headed to my office. I should go.
And before you do... Here. Get that back to the Bat computer. It'll install the added security measures. You'll also have all the info I found on the Children of Arkham's activity within the system.
Thanks, Lucius.
I've always got your back, Batman. Now get out of here. Regina doesn't like to be kept waiting.
It's saving. He's coming out of the vault or little lab area. I got a tinkle. I drink a lot of water. It has to come out sometime. So I'll be right back. Ow. Keep pulling my hair when I pull the fucking headphones off. Wish I'd stop doing that.
Mr. Wayne. Bruce. Open up. I thought maybe you left.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I'm sending you all the good vibes,
And
girl.
have they sent the chairwoman to wield the axe?
You're being asked to step down from your position as CEO. Effective immediately. At least until this whole mess gets cleaned up. We were out of options, I'm afraid.
I won't do it.
Bruce.
This is my company. My name.
And that name is exactly why we're in this situation. This isn't a request, Bruce. I asked to slow all this down, but the press release is going out as we speak. There will be a public event in the morning where you will formally announce your resignation. I'm sorry, Bruce. I tried to fight for you. The board believes this is the only logical course of action. I see where they're coming from.
I really appreciate you trying, Regina. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. They already had a candidate in mind. I thought it was... I was outvoted. Remember, he'd only be interim CEO, just until this mess gets cleared up.
And who would that be?
Oswald.
Oh, hell no! Are you
old boy? Good to see you again.
fucking kidding me?
What a chilly greeting.
As you know, Oswald's parents were, well, victims of your father's actions. This company was built on the land he stole from
Well,
the
Penguin now has control of Wayne Enterprises. This is everything's about like headed into a shitstorm. Put on your fucking goggles, folks. Don't open your mouths, cause shit ahoy.
And considering that your parents stole from mine, Cobblepot sits easier on the tongue.
This is a joke, right? You're not qualified to run a company.
No.
And then my fucking screen decides to restart itself, so chat screen is currently
The
unavailable.
board has complete confidence in Mr. Cobblepot. As his resume goes into great detail, his endeavors in England have been quite successful.
Oh my god.
Besides, the company basically runs itself at this point. The CEO is mostly a figurehead. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
I'm not saying anything.
Bruce, this is happening whether you like it or not.
Yeah, oh yeah, I get that. Regina, thanks.
Good care of this place.
I'm afraid we need you to leave the building immediately. We'll have your personal effects sent to you.
Are you fucking... Oh my god. They're telling him to leave immediately. His things will be sent to him. Oswald Cobblepot is the CEO of Wayne Enterprises. He's just a face.
Graduation present? Surely we could let him take this along.
Yep, I fucking knew it.
Bruce, clumsy. No wonder you're not being trusted with nice things anymore.
I'll call someone in to clean that up. It'll only take a minute.
Oh, Bruce and I can handle it. No trouble. Right, Bruce? Well then, I'll help you out with that. Looks broken, I'm afraid. Not a good sign, is it?
Time to go, Bruce.
Yes,
Ooh!
Time to go. I have a little redecorating to do. Your taste is a little too discreet for me. I think that maybe I'll add a fish tank.
You're not getting away with this. I'll make sure of it.
Oh, is that a threat? I'm terrified.
I don't need to threaten you.
This way, Bruce.
Mwah, Cottontail kisses to my hashtag money, Fluffy Kottontale, and all the other Fluffy Kottontales that are lurking or watching incognitally.
I'll have IT
or posted video, you know.
Fantastic.
Some
Thank you
people
so
do
much,
take a
Regina.
gander at the posted video, believe it or not, so. Views don't lie.
didn't it? They're out of their minds. They can't do this to you.
This isn't over yet, Lucius.
The entrance.
I took care of it.
We can't let anyone find out what's down there, Bruce.
Well, they won't.
There are ways they could get in. You know that.
Think you can keep an eye on things while I'm gone?
I'll show you my complete confidence in Penguin.
Lucius,
Stabs Penguin with an umbrella.
I
Hell
need to
yeah,
know there's someone I
exactly.
can trust on the inside.
I'm here for you, Bruce. I've always been here for you, not them.
Right, thank you. Yeah, won't even let him gather his stuff. Fucking. Usually they let you do that.
Side project. That means
would
no new
think.
tech, no repairs if you need them. I could keep an eye on things for you. Let you know what they're up to. Feed you what
Be my
information I
ally.
can.
No, Lucius, I need you to stay here.
But...
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of
Morgan
R&D.
Freeman,
Let me
no!
know if
That's so
anything
funny,
comes up.
honey.
Keep that drive safe.
I mean, I was watched like a hawk the entire time, but I was allowed to gather my stuff. Right? Yeah, no, watch him to make sure he's not gonna take something that's not his, but it's just crazy because Wayne, he is Bruce Wayne. Like, that was his parents' company. It's just this shitstorm because, you know, the whole gangster premise and everything. It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Where we'll learn more about his decision to step down.
No, it's not his
More on that
decision.
in a moment.
Are you fucking
still
kidding
can't
me? It was not
believe
his decision.
Which part?
I wish life were easier for you, Bruce.
This angers me so.
It's just one thing after another.
At least I
I'm
have
glad
you.
I have you, Al.
Always.
Did you want to be able to? No, he's got his own headphones on. I was like, does he want to be able to hear the game?
Lieutenant Gordon, he said there's nothing to be done about Oswald Cobblepot. All his records are spotless. He needs proof to dig further.
Yeah, spotless.
Penguin's slippery, all right.
Cleaned with bleach.
With the children of Arkham accessing Wayne Tech, I have to figure out what their next move is.
Okay. Oh yeah, our codex is probably hella updated. Yep. Creepy ringleader. Lucius Fox. I always like how they give it a little update. Deceased. It's just... I know Vicky Vale she's a fucking trooper at this point. Okay, all the rest have updates. Yep. I'm reading it inside my head. I feel like, you know, yeah, I could read all this stuff out loud, but I don't feel like it. Choices. That isn't my choice. But I do know it's long and it's there long enough for someone to be able to read it. I hope she's okay. Like, he's all worried about allies and shit. Like, I just hope she's okay. Last time we saw her, she was hobbling down a fucking alleyway bleeding. That's gone, and we need to grind more up. Right? Yeah, fuck you, Penguin. Fuck you. Fuck yourself with an bro. She's like, fuck you. Fuck yourself with an umbrella. She went there. Alfred Pennyworth. This part. My father built Wayne Enterprise on stolen land, built his fortune on the back of his enemies, and did so while the authorities in charge took a blind eye. I began this journey in memory of my parents' death, but now everything I know about him, everything I've done as Batman, it was all just chasing a lie. Like, it's just like a shitstorm constantly. Like, it's awesome. Okay, so Gotham feed was updated. Oh, and I haven't read any of these, but it's so cool that, like, there's different stories written, you know, on the stuff that's been going on. I always like to try to find the one that's done by Vicky Vale, you know what I mean? Because there usually is one. Demand for Bruce's resignation. Yeah, fucking bullshit. Oh, none by Vicky Vale, though. She's probably, like, still shooken up after everything that happened, I would imagine. Okay. And I did have my Nightbot up.
Bring up a searchable network of all possible electronic traffic related to Wayne Enterprises.
Command cunt. And it states, I would prefer if all viewers are 21 and up,
this is potentially
at least 18 and over, all is welcome. However, the channel/chat has crude/vulgar content, so minors are warned.
They could have eyes and ears into almost everything.
And that's a disclaimer that I put up every so often during my streams. Because, you know, whereas we're not, like, always talking about the most vulgar shit and things like that, it's still adults hanging out, and,
filter for possible targets based on
unless you're a very mature individual to know to not interject yourself into certain things and whatnots, like, you're gonna find this ain't the channel for you. Okay. Let's view the records starting with the CPD and then work our way to the courthouse and City Hall and then Arkham. So let's listen.
I wonder if they've cleared out all the Wayne tech.
This is ridiculous, Gordon. Do you know how much all this equipment costs? We don't have the budget to replace it all.
It's a risk we've got to take, Commissioner. If the children of Arkham can hack into our systems, we're completely ineffective.
And you think going into situations completely blind is any better?
Considering the alternative, yes.
Sounds like they've got the situation under control.
Good. One less problem to deal with. Gotham Courthouse.
View records?
All public records pass through this place. Now look at this.
Right, girl? I'm with you on that.
None of this is right.
I'm with you on that, especially when I downloaded episode 4. We're on episode 3 right now. When I downloaded episode 4, it gave me Joker vibes all the way, so I'm excited. Okay, so we have a listen to and view the records. So let's view the records. Excuse me, first.
City Hall, record of Gotham mayors.
Hill had been in office for so long, it's hard to remember a time when he wasn't mayor.
Look at this. Theodore Cobblepot. Deceased.
Dad?
2 weeks before the election.
Damn. Damn.
No, Yes, I know it takes time, but... Understatement of the century, considering I've got at least one of my guys in the ER. Yes, just please let me know when it happens. The children of Arkham aren't going to wait on us. I suppose I can understand the truth of that.
Harvey has no idea. It's impossible to tell if the children of Arkham have access to this, but if they do, any action he takes against them,
they'll be one step ahead of him, yeah. Just fucked up.
Are you done here, sir?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Let's view the records.
Patients committed to Arkham going back 20 years.
A rather extensive list.
With my father's signature as the transferring doctor. Security footage.
These date back decades.
Alfred, the video at the debate. It's real.
Yeah?
This is how they found their evidence.
Dude, that video at the debate
Something
was
Hill
intense.
did gave them access. At least now I know the truth.
Man. Alright. But how fun is this? So it just, the style of artwork reminds me of like a live action comic. I live for it. This game is by the makers that made The Wolf Among Us, which is kind of like a storybook kind of playthrough, but the big bad wolf is a detective. And you know, same thing, you make choices and your choices dictate the next thing. But this Batman the TellTale series is amazing.
I've seen enough. I have to go warn Harvey.
I got it free with PlayStation Plus
Keep an eye
in
on
January.
this, and have Lucius look into it as well.
But it's only $25, and honestly, it kind of feels worth it, you know?
Very good.
Especially because you could replay it. You know, if I had bought it, I'd probably replay it. I might even replay it in general and make other decisions, you know? Like, maybe you want to be bad Batman, you know? You want to beat everyone and shit like that, or, you know? Maybe you just want to see, like on that one where it was, like, save Harvey or save her. Maybe you just want to see the different decisions on that. Like, it's just fun, you know? Until Dawn has the same sort of thing, but that's a scary game. Well, I wouldn't, you know, it's not so much scary once.
Welcome.
After the
You
first
can go
time, it's
on
not
in.
so much scary, it's intense. Like,
I'm
suspenseful.
Yes, that's right.
Because after the first time playing it, it's scary, because you don't know what anything is. But the next time portions, not so much.
No
They still have gruesome parts, but it's not, like, uber scary. Some parts of it are still kind of creepily scary. Because they got some really creepy, creatures in it.
Hey, Harv.
Jesus! Don't sneak up on people like that.
He wasn't sneaking.
I wasn't expecting you, Bruce. You scared me right out of my skin.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. It was my fault. I'll be sure to announce myself next time.
No, it's all right. It's not you. It's just my nerves are a little bit shot.
Yeah?
Did anyone follow
I'm
you?
wondering if Harvey Dent
No.
ever actually,
What?
you know, gets
Good.
acid on him to
That's
become
good.
Two-Face.
Never be too careful. My mayoral portrait is scheduled for this morning. Guess I don't really feel the part right now. I've been looking forward to this my entire career. Thought I'd win in a landslide, be loved and supported, but this... I don't know, it just all feels different. I feel hated. Like the city's against me. It's like I don't fit. Like I don't deserve it. After all, is it really a win if it's by default?
You were born...
You were
born for this, you're better than Hill, and then get over it. Like, you know, you could be just nasty to everyone, you know? All the different
You're
decisions.
just lying to make me feel better. God, the mess that Hill left behind. I'm telling you, it's gonna take months to get everything back on track. I can't get the phone to stop ringing. The city's been in an uproar since the...
Hold on, Harvey.
You're acting weird, Bruce. Is something wrong? Just tell me. Are we being watched? What is going on?
The technology at Wayne Enterprise is compromised. The children of Arkham are using our tech to listen in on Gotham.
I knew it.
They're already keeping tabs on the GCPD, and I'm pretty sure you're on their list too.
Bastards! They're like cockroaches. I've had this feeling for a while, that I'm never alone anymore. That I'm always being watched. The children of Arkham. They attacked my car. They are after me, Bruce. They want me dead. They tried at the debate, and they will try again. How am I expected to leave when I've got a target on my back? I'm telling you, it's like they're always there, in the back of my mind. I feel like I am trapped in a nightmare, and I can't get out. Everywhere I go, I am terrified I'll turn a corner and come face to face with the children of Arkham.
They don't run this city, Harvey. You do. You have the highest authority in Gotham. You have all the power, not them.
I'm not so sure, Bruce. I'm telling you, they've grown too powerful too fast. I don't know if I can do it on my own. You know what I should do? The GCPD is all but useless against these children of Arkham. Batman knows how this city works. He knows you can't be gentle with criminals. You've got to strike fear into their hearts. And maybe break a few bones along the way. But
He doesn't intentionally break bones.
Just think. Imagine what he could do
Sometimes
if we
they get aggressive and you have to be aggressive back.
He won't have the GCPD
Be
breathing down his neck
aggressive.
anymore. He'll be able to really make the children of Arkham pay.
I know he's a vigilante, but Batman's always respected the law. I don't think he'll change his ways anytime soon.
Then he's limiting himself. Batman works outside of the law. He's the only one getting
Damn,
anything
you got
done in
second,
this
honey,
city.
nice.
I mean, just imagine if we had an army of vigilantes just like him. It'll be a new Gotham. A better Gotham. We can use the children of Arkham's methods against them. If they want to play dirty, we'll play dirty. And they won't see it coming.
See, I like this plan. This is stress talking.
You're the mayor of Gotham, not the tyrant.
Like you know any better, Wayne.
I'll
We
make
know
them
what's
pay.
best for
I'm
Gotham.
not nearly as noble as
What's
Batman.
best for Harvey?
Who is we?
Sorry, Bruce. I did not mean that.
I think he's turning into
lost myself
Two-Face.
for a moment.
Mr. Dent?
Because he said
the
we.
photographer's ready for you.
Thank you, Deborah. I'll be
What
right
if
out.
what if Two-Face is like more so like a voice inside his head, like a
Please,
split
Bruce,
personality,
Don't
Jacqueline
tell
Hyde, so
anyone
to
about
speak.
this. I was just, thinking out loud. That's all. I didn't mean any of it. It's just the stress of the job kind of gets to me.
I'm gonna tell him to call his therapist.
Harvey, that therapist you told me about, I think you should call her.
You know, it's good
Maybe
to
she can
talk,
help you
man.
work through whatever this is that you're going through. Just think about it, okay?
Yeah, I'll
Therapy
look
is
into
good for the soul, especially if you have shit going on up in here, you know? Go to someone who is trained to be biased and, did many schooling years to fucking learn that type of shit. And, you could always do research. Like, I Googled, basically, like, therapist, and then I put in, it had like a search engine where you could put in different things, and I found a person specialized for me, and then she actually helped me find who I currently use. So, Al and Hosey Posey are both wonderful people.
Bruce?
Have you seen
right? I don't know, but it would be amazing. They haven't mentioned the name of her. They just say her. But how awesome it would be if the therapist was named Dr. Harleen Quinzel. I guess we'll have to find out.
The only lead we have on the Children of Arkham's leader. Perhaps she could be persuaded to reveal her source.
Batman will talk to her.
Vicky might end up giving Bruce Wayne the runaround. After all, a reporter rarely reveals her source. But an interview with Batman, that might be enough to sway her. After all, it did work with Mayor Hill. I can't afford to waste time with Vicky. Let's offer her a chat with Batman.
Good idea, sir.
Can you scramble the line?
Right away.
Vale.
I saw your story in the Gazette this morning. I want to talk.
Who is this? Hello?
A friend of Gotham.
Yeah, just a concerned citizen wishing to remain anonymous. Or do I now have Batman for a friend?
If you stand for Gotham, then yes.
I've been meaning to thank you. What you did at the debate.
I'm not sure I would have made it out of there otherwise. I'd say I owe you one.
Meet me at sundown. Cobblepot Park.
Deal.
I like how basically Batman is just asserting your voice with dominance. So then, it's like I'm Amber, but now I'm Batman.
Strange place to meet.
Wasn't sure you were gonna show. Gotta admit, part of me thought it was a prank call.
I keep my word.
I said I'd be here, didn't I?
Good to know. So, Batman. I'll skip the obvious question. The Children of Arkham seem to be your latest target. We all know their methods are extreme, but what about their message? Their leader claims that Gotham's elite have been abusing their power, often at the expense of ordinary citizens. For the record, do you think there's any validity to what they're saying? In your opinion?
I don't want this conversation recorded.
I thought we were here for an interview.
Turn it off.
Fine. Their message is picking up traction.
Good boy, Jerry.
Especially since the interview.
I need to know everything they told you.
Does no one read anymore? It was a lot of posturing and grandiose monologuing, really. We're going to purge the city of corruption, sort of thing. Not great from an investigative standpoint, but the public will eat it up. Part of the job, you know? If that's the only reason you called me, you should really just read it yourself. They aren't trying to hide their motivations. It's all out there. Clear as day.
You gave them a platform to promote themselves. You're helping them get what they want.
What they want is an end to corruption. Something I've heard you claim to support as well.
Dude, they added
Unless
cricket
that's all just a
sounds.
rumor.
It's so awesome.
Where did you
I like
meet?
her purple
How did
pen,
they
too.
contact you?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm not selling out a source. Not even for Batman. The circumstances of that meeting are confidential. Just like this one. I'm sure you wouldn't want me telling everyone how to get a hold of you. I can't give you specifics. And if you want my honest opinion, you're wasting your time with the Children of Arkham. You should be looking at Bruce Wayne. I still want to believe he's a good guy too.
Why does everyone think
The
Bruce Wayne...
information that surfaced, everyone's angry. Everyone wants him to answer
You
for
are
what his
not your
family
parents.
did. Everyone, except for you. Why haven't you gone after him yet? No way he just slipped under your radar. But so far, no action from you against him. No investigation.
I'm not protecting Bruce Wayne.
Maybe not. But in this case, doing nothing sure sends a strong statement. Don't think people haven't noticed. I don't know if you have some connection with him. Maybe there's more to this story than I realize. But you can't ignore the facts. Whether he intended to or not, his family has been stealing from innocent people for years. So, what are you gonna do about it? What is Batman doing to protect them from Bruce Wayne?
Jesus Christ.
The people want to know.
Wayne will
Believe
handle.
me,
Wayne will pay
I'll
his
make
debt.
sure Bruce Wayne's debt is repaid.
Gotham will be glad to hear it. Thank you. Good luck with the Children of Arkham.
Apparently they do not hashtag money.
I'll be sure your
Apparently they
message
do
gets
not.
out.
We are not done. We had a deal.
You're right. You upheld your end. God, I could lose my job for this, but... Here. This is where we met for the interview. Just please, don't tell anyone I gave this to you.
Yeah, seriously. Children cannot be held accountable for the crimes of their parents. And then she says, does no one know basic legal concepts? I feel like that is one that everyone should know. Like, children should not be held accountable for what their parents did. You know what I mean? Which is shitty to say, though, because, like, when someone dies, if they have debt, it goes to a living relative. If you're married, it goes to them, but in some cases, like, a child can end up with their parents dead.
Everything's dark, quiet. It's empty.
No sign of the Children of Arkham? They may not have gone far. They should be there.
Not for the moment. Means I have time to see what they've been up to.
Just be careful. We don't want any surprises. I'll continue monitoring the drone feeds from here.
Thanks. Go and have a look around. There's a body here. Likely the work of the Children of Arkham. I'm gonna look around, see what they've been up to. He's been dead for a while from the looks of it. The officer that was taken from the construction site. Shot in the chest.
There's something else. He was shot dead center, twice, executed.
I suppose they no longer had need of a hostage.
This man's veins, they look like Montoya's veins after she was drugged, only they're so much worse. The same drug from the debate.
I feared we hadn't seen the last of it.
There's no puncture mark here. No entry point for an injection.
So, how did it get in his body?
Interesting. Damn, that's fucked up.
They've been referencing the map. Whatever they're building must hinge on it somehow. This depot is pretty centrally located. A detonation device, but it's disabled.
They must have intended to hook it up to something.
The timer is set for 27 minutes and 13 seconds.
From now?
The numbers aren't moving. Doesn't seem to be counting down yet. This is how they were timing their route. Alfred, what stations are within a 27-minute train ride from this depot?
Looking into the transportation database now. Sir, there's just one. Mercy Street Station.
It's one of the busiest places in the city. Thousands of people go in and out every hour.
Damn.
These barrels match the shrapnel that I found at the docks. Mercy Street. But how are they planning to release it? Someone's been practicing chemistry. This solvent increases dermal permeability. Looks like they ran out of the absorbing agent. Something spilled here.
Hi, Jerry.
This is the drug they've been using. Refined. It's the same as the one given to Montoya and Harvey. Looks like they ran out of the chemical they were mixing it with. What are they planning to do with this? They've altered the drug so that it can be absorbed through the skin. So we know where, but what are they planning? This isn't dangerous enough to be their plan. The drug is being modified here. They're changing it.
Okay, basically you gotta keep making different links until you have figured out what you need to figure out. And if there's any... Oh?
This train car has been modified.
How do you mean?
Clearly the holding tank. It's empty. For now. Easy access. The train car was raised to make working beneath it easier. They wanted to get this done fast. Looks like some kind of sprinkler system.
Oh,
Careful,
shit.
they're planning to put out fires.
The train car is their delivery system.
Maximum
Fuck,
coverage.
I mean, they're just gonna spray people as they went along.
The modified train car is going to be sent to Mercy Street Station. The drug. The children of Arkham must have found a way to weaponize it. With a drug that can absorb into skin, it will affect hundreds of people at once.
It'll be nuts.
They're loading the modified drug into the tanks on the train cars, dispersing it through the sprinklers. The timers are set to go off just as it rolls in over the crowds.
We aren't prepared to contain something of that scale. Releasing a drug like that in so populated an area would be devastating.
It could
Unbelievably.
infect the entire city if they had
Devastating.
enough. Thankfully, there wasn't enough of the chemical to mix with the rest of the stockpile of drugs.
There's a train coming. Take cover.
Oh, shizzy!